Hi mamas, so I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about the upcoming energy of this week, and man, do we have a powerful week ahead. So the first sort of theme of the week is, well, for the whole week, the theme is presence. And there's going to be a lot coming up, and it all comes down to how present we are able to be with what comes up. Then the second part of it is desire. So if we have desires that we have been pushing down or ignoring, they are going to start bubbling up and coming to the surface. If for some reason you're not able to take any action on them, write them down. Make a list of these things that you want to do, and then go through the list and make a conscious decision, like, am I going to put this on the back burner for now, or is this something I can pursue now? And very consciously choose. Don't let yourself become a victim of this, of your desires, and consciously choose what you're going to do with them, because that's really empowering. Even if you're not moving forward with them, but writing them down and actively saying, okay, this is not the right time for this, that gives you so much power back, and it frees up your mental space as well. So be aware of your desires, not only like career desires, but your desires for yourself. Who do you want to be? How do you want to show up? Your desires for your family. And because there's so much work around desires happening this week, there's also big potential for discomfort. And this is where presence really comes in, because sometimes we feel really confused about our desires, or we don't know the next step, or we kind of know where we want to go, but we're not entirely sure how to get there. And this brings up a lot of confusion, and it kind of puts us in this space between where we are and where we want to be, and we become very aware of that. But I mean, in reality, all of our desires are already in existence. We just have to align with them and tap into it. But so the gap is actually an illusion. But when you feel like you're in that space, what you need to do is become present and let go of the desire. So we're constantly in this dance of, I want this thing, I really want it to come into my life, and I'm working towards it, and I'm trying to manifest it, and now I'm going a bit crazy about it, and now I feel like I need it, and now I need to let go. And then you let go of it, and then this desire starts creeping in, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to work towards this desire. And it's this constant dance. But, so like I said, everything that you've ever desired, that you want for your life, and so much more, already exists. We just need to tap into it. So this week calls you to be present with that discomfort, to be present with the desires that you have that are not showing up for you. And if they're not showing up for you yet, for me too, then it's because we don't have the capacity to hold it, stay in a stable way, and within a stable internal environment within ourselves. And that's also what the moon in Taurus will bring at the end of the week, is that need to anchor into stability. And that energy is available to us. So while we're leading up to that, we have this discomfort of, I know what I want to do, I don't know what I want to do, I have all these thoughts going in my head, I have these desires. Just sit and be with it. Take some time, sit down, close your eyes, and take deep breaths in, and just say, I know I have these desires, I know I want my life to be different, but I'm happy to be right where I am. And if I am where I am, it's because there's more joy and more light and more lessons and more energy to be revealed to me in this space. And when we do that, that opens us up. And you can't do this to open yourself up to the next level. You have to do it with the intention of being purely present with what is now and where you are right now. Because when you do that, then your internal energy completely shifts. Because when you have that thing that you really, really want, then you're not aware of the absence of it, because you have it. So when you sit with things now and you become present with what is, you are able to let go of the knowing that you don't have it. Sorry, I'm still getting over this cold. And then from the middle of the week, there's this energy of potential rebellion and restlessness coming in, where we're really like, okay, I want to get things done. But also as mothers in our relationships with our kids. So if your kids are becoming a bit restless and a bit feisty and a bit, we're in Scorpio season, so control is a big thing, and you feel like you can't control your kids. Not that we need to control our kids, but when you become very aware that you're very much not in control of situations, that can feel very big at the moment. So once again, this is a practice of presence. It's noticing, where do I want to control my kids? And noticing with them, where are they trying to take control? Especially if you have toddlers or young kids, teenagers as well. Where are they trying to take control of their lives for themselves? Where are they trying to feel sovereign and be autonomous, but where does that feel like an attack for you? Or like a personal stab? Or where are you not letting go? Where are you not being present and noticing where things are changing and things are ready to be let go of? So that's a big one for this week. And then also in our romantic relationship, so your relationship with your partner or your co-parent, where are there bits of jealousy? Where are you becoming obsessive over certain things or behaviors or things that they are doing? And the weekend becomes quite a big opportunity for explosions and fights and saying things that we don't mean and using very harsh tones. So the call for that is to think before you speak, to feel, more to feel before you speak, to feel, is this the truth of what I'm trying to convey? What am I trying to get from this conversation? Because it's our responsibility as mothers to lead our family. So how are we stepping into a role of leadership? If you're trying to convey a message to your partner, and this is a big message, this is a big one for me. If we're trying to convey a message to our partners, right? How are we offering that in a way that is not like prickly for them to receive? How can it be empowering for them to receive that? How can it be more allowing of who they are for them to receive it? How can it serve them and hold them? And when we approach things in that way, completely different outcomes. And also knowing that we can offer ideas and things and thoughts, and we can want certain things from our relationship and not get them. And that's okay. It's not nice, but that's okay. And we don't have to give in to every request in our relationship. Obviously, you want to come together in a supportive and loving way, but that doesn't always mean we're going to get what we want. And it's the same with our kids. So this weekend is really about modeling that behavior for our kids of openness, of acceptance, of being present with each other's feelings, or present with our feelings. And yeah, then we head into Mercury retrograde. so that's a whole different thing, ball game, but it's quite exciting. Chance for review. So this, have I forgotten anything? No, just be mindful of how you speak. Our speech is so truly powerful, and when we are able to really harness the power and intention of our words, of our speech, our lives can completely change, completely. So we have some testing energies this week. Your tools are to be proactive about it. So when you feel things come up, pause, accept, appreciate. Pause, take a moment, take a breath, then accept, okay, this is happening. I can't change that this situation is happening. And then appreciate it. Okay, thank you that this is showing up. and then move forward from it. If you need to come back later in the day and do some more processing around it, then do that. Being present. Just being present with what's coming up. If it's confusion, if it's happiness, if it's joy, being present with it. If it's pain, just allowing it to be what it is without needing to change it. And then taking some time to write down the desires that come up and the thoughts and the insights, because it's a beautiful time to be in touch with our intuition. So write down those things and then consciously make the decisions of what you want to do with it and where you want to go with it. And for your kids, notice what they are saying as well. Write down their little intuitive hits. Kids are incredibly intuitive. They are so tapped into the energy, and make note of it. Pay attention to what they are saying, because often what they are saying is their messages for us. And when we pay attention to them, then it can really help us with our parenting journey and help us to be on the same wavelength with our kids. Anyway, I hope this is helpful, and let me know what resonates. Let me know what tools you're going to be using and what you expect from your week ahead. Love you lots. Mwah.